Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Abiotic Factor, where our facility recap tour should be done this week as we go through the security sector and then the hydro plant to wrap things up to be ready to head to the reactors next. I do still have the radiation storm active at the moment, so that's why everything has the green tinge to it, so hopefully that'll wear off momentarily. Yeah, I'll just do that, stock that up. I do have to get the deatomizer charged up again, so allow me to just quickly get that done. I also do have to figure out exactly what we're doing to, like, figure out, like, what's going on with the laser collector with, like, the health bar so low on it. I don't know if it's a case of, like, I just have to maybe leave it sitting long enough to charge up. Yeah, we'll fill that. Well, maybe that is all I have to do, is I haven't been letting it, like, fully charge all the way around. Okay, well, I'll leave that there for a little while. I probably should also make a bit of use of, like, going through with, like, the weapons and equipment we picked up here. I know some of them, though, I can't super use because they need, like, that one armor piece to actually let you handle and use them. And there's also another bench I was going to look at making, too. Neutrino lantern. Okay, just throw that in. Okay, so warm, wearable light in a cold, radiation-filled universe. Yeah, I might actually see about trying to go through and craft some of these things that we've been, like, leaving off for a while. Like, wait a minute, I have the long jump pack, though. Or long jump pack, or is this different than the jet pack? Oh, adapts quickly to portal environments, making it useful in most scenarios. Oh, I wonder if that's meant to, like... Interesting. Because, yeah, like, I've got the jet pack, so I'm not sure what the difference between that and the long jump would be, unless, like, we don't have the, boost ability it has. Might as well just see what we can throw in around here. Okay, this is rain shower. Oh, lesson private shower, swiftly cleanse all dirt, grime, blood, and radiation from an individual stands in it. That actually would be helpful to get, but I have... Actually, I should have some of that, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay, I just need a few more rotary pumps. That would actually be handy to get. We've got crystalline cask. That we've not seen before. Okay, just need that in instead. Okay, so lightweight head armor craft from crystalline remnants. If it's 2 pieces, you get twice as hard as attack moving slow and holding still, and crystalline cloak. Activate a camouflage moving slowly and holding still. Okay, so this is like an armor made from the invisible enemies that we've kind of seen around a little bit. There's the coutures. Yeah, we're just going to slap all this stuff in, try to knock these recipes out while we can. There's Aquarius. And throw all that in, and that might be this. Nope, just gotta switch that out. Okay, there's that one done as well. We've got a laser reflector. That, I think, is actually something we picked up in our most recent episode going back through the labs. Yeah, there we go. Laser reflector. Redirects laser in another direction, but diminishes power in the process. I think... Yeah, I hear this guy. There we go. Get rid of you. Oh no, we do have power, so I guess it just wasn't in range for that. Okay, that's looking much better. So I think that was my problem, is I hadn't actually been letting the laser collector refill all the way, so that's why I kept having, like, the low thing there. Let me just scroll and see if there's anything else blueprint-wise to look at going. Or, like, trying to make up. I think that is everything. But yeah, I actually wouldn't mind seeing if I could try to get the, the shower. Not the hazard fridge. I don't actually do that much cooking that we have, like, that to hold on to. Not the repair and salvage station. It was another station. I should actually... furniture and benches. Not the carbon bed, not the auto salvager, not the portal toilet. Here he is. Here it is. Okay, so I need computer bricks and keyboards for that. Crafting bench, I can make that up. I need computation brick and a glow stick for that. That's easy enough. That one I need a circuit board. Which at least that's that. I can craft that now. Alright, back to the benches. Okay, there's that. So, controller, which just needs... yeah, security bot CPU for that. That's not too hard. The keyboard shouldn't be hard to find at all. The crafting bench is easy enough to put together. So we'll see about trying to get this made and see what it offers. That will also have us just easily go for one of the security bots that we have just out front here.
Heya.
Once we actually get to the security sector, that's going to go very quickly because it's probably the smallest sector to get through, but it's also one of the most tense because of the way they have it set up. So yeah, our security bot that we need to take down should be one... There it is. We'll take this guy down. I should also see if I can try to find more of those rotary pumps. Come on, wake up. Ow. Right, I forgot you guys have a good reach to you. Oh, is that a new attack? I don't know if I've ever seen them. Okay, there you go. And now we just gotta beat you up a little bit more to get your parts out. Come on. God, you are tanky to break out. There we go. Okay, so we'll take all that.
Certainly use a drink.
Robot oil. Okay, that's new, but we do have a lot of pops we can just have to handle the drink situation. Robot oil. Oily extract from robot bee grease for the joints could be something else. Yeah, that is... I'm surprised they added, like, a new material to, like, an old enemy like that. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do with it, but... at least we know that's something now. And check and see if our pest trap... Okay, no, that doesn't have anything in. I think we actually have to put a new thing of nachos in there. Let me just see about storing some of this stuff away. Yeah, we'll just have those. Kill that off. Alright, you and you should both be good to take back with us. Swap that and that. Okay, so what was I still missing for the enhancement bench? Controller, computation brick. Okay, I'll need to get more circuit boards for that. And then keyboards. So I think if we actually go just to the office sector again, we should be able to find the last of that with relative ease. I'm just going to see about throwing, yeah, we'll throw the crafting bench and that in here, just so we have more inventory weight freed up. And the laser collector, okay, still has more it needs to recharge, but it should be fine for now. I just want to get the enhancement bench to see what old new stuff it opens up. Like if it's more damage, new items, stuff like that. And anything trade here. Oh, actually, if I give light repair kits, I think I'll get some interesting stuff. Okay.
It's all the same to me.
I should actually go back. I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of those light gun repair kits. So if I can hand over like 3 or 4 of those, That should do pretty well for a while for us. Right, where are they?
Bathroom.
Okay, I could have sworn I had some of those repair kits somewhere. Oh, here they are. Yeah, you know what? We'll take a stack of 3 and try to trade that out. I'll also make use of this quickly. Just handle that. I don't think we're trying to make any more soil bags or crop plots up, so we'll just leave that sitting as is. And yeah, let me quickly go see about trying to trade those over. Oh. Oh, it's reversed. I have to give that to get this. Okay. Kind of disappointed about that, in all honesty, because I was hoping it would be the reverse of that. I could give him some light gun repair kits and get the bricks instead. I should have went a little slower and paid better attention to that, but it is what it is. God, how long is this radiation effect going to stick around, though? Alright, so we'll throw that back in. I don't think I had anything else I really want to do here, so that should be fine. I'll quickly head up to the office sector. There should be all kinds of keyboards to easily find there, and I might even be able to take apart more electronics to get circuit boards. Little bugger. Okay.
I can feel my blood sugar falling.
Okay, unfortunately that's a full terminal, so I can't make use of that. I can get a drink from that easily enough. Yeah, the data farm should probably be where we'll get everything we're after. It should be well stocked with both keyboards and computers that we can break apart to get circuit boards into anything we want. And we'll take that down, although I actually don't think we really need anything from these boxes, so maybe I'll just leave those going forward. There we go. One smack, take care of you. And you. And you. Okay, so let's see. Oh. There we go. Them taken care of. That's probably got a circuit board. Tech scrap, which we can use to refine and get circuit boards. There we go. Kinda thought we'd get a circuit board out of this, but I guess since we are breaking it apart, it's just scraps and pieces. Okay, we're looking... There we go. There's one keyboard already. And another one. And there's circuit board. Okay, so we want to go busting desktops and monitors to get what resources we need. Take the keyboard, break the rest. Take the keyboard, break the rest. Truth be told, that's probably more than enough right there for what we need, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of excess, because maybe in the long run, we'll need more. Okay, I think that should do, so we don't spend too much time going back for these resources. Yeah, we'll get back to base, quickly put together that enhancement bench, and see what it all offers there. I am just going to duck under the laser, just in case. And see what we can do with that. But, yeah, I'm really hoping... Okay, so hopefully after tonight, this radiation storm, or whatever it is, will wear off. It doesn't cause, like, anything major, but I still do find, like, some of the screen effects they decide to use, like when it's the fog or this event, just be a little bit jarring for how long it can last. I'm also wondering, too, if maybe as, like, a single-player game as... Oh. Hello, Doctor? Oh, there you are. Maybe as a single-player game, if you're in Portal Worlds, that doesn't change the effect and, like, it prolongs it further. There we go. That's all there. So now we should be good to make up yeah, that. Which then lets us make that. Which we can then make up the enhancement bench. And we can see what this will do for us. I've got to try to get it in line of, like, I can reach it and still, like, power up our stuff. Getting a little cramped around here, but I think this will do fine here. Oop, not that. There we go. And we should have an extra plug or two here. Okay, so. Enhance item. Okay, I don't actually think I have... Can eventually be upgraded. Oh, Hypercross Magbow. Okay, I don't have anything to do that, though. For the Lightning Spear, we're missing a couple of items for that. I'm thinking it might be... Oh, X-Lamp. So maybe there's some stuff... Hi, Dr. Carson. Here, we'll close the door, just to keep everything out. Yeah, so it does seem like there will be some things I have to look into. I'm just going to see about taking... we'll take the grinder and just see what it can be done. Oh, okay. Need power to operate that, so can't do anything with that.
How's it going?
We'll harvest those. Gonna stave off hunger for a while. And then we'll get some sleep and get the next day going. I was hoping the enhancement bench would be a little bit more immediate, we could do stuff with it, but not so much. Yeah, pour into there. Pour into there. Might as well refill this. There we go. And we'll refill this once more. And then get our sleep in. We'll toss back into the weapons bin for now. And hopefully when we wake... Oh, actually, Radiation Storm has stopped. So we should be good just to hopefully wake up and be in better shape. Oh. Okay, it's just that over there I'm hearing stomping about. I'd still like to also figure out where this flow transit actually is. Because it can't be unlocked from this side. Yeah, he can't open it for me, so I don't know where that would be. And then I wanted to also see about some rotary pumps. But I'm not actually sure where I would find those. I have one in a bin somewhere. No, that's a motor. There it is, rotary pump. Yeah, it just says usable in range devices, so I'll have to try to keep an eye on wherever I can find more of those. But we'll pop a little bit more of the iodine tablets to help with the radiation. And I think we might as well look at starting into the security sector to try to get, again, the recap tour finished out. I don't think there's that much I'm actually missing for, like, resources or I'd pick up that's too unique for it. I know there were a few things like the, Oh, God, I so want a way to permanently get rid of him. Just so I don't have to keep having, the vacuum thing on hand all the time. Yeah, so the security sector is basically pitch black. Actually, I might actually have a key for that now I think about it. Okay, no, this is an office sector. It should say security in a moment. Basically, you come in here, yeah, there's security sector. And something is very wrong very quickly once you start going through it. Like, this all looks decent enough, but then you come down through this over here. And yeah, there's your sign something's not so good here. And we actually have a little bit of light right now, so it's not pitch black. But it is further in here. I believe it still roams. Yeah, there it is. It's like a Grim Reaper sort of enemy that kind of looms about and works in the darkness. Oh. And then he drops these night essences you can pick up and use for crafting. But I didn't actually realize that you could banish him with the energy pistol. But basically, through the entire security sector, which, I mean, actually isn't all that much as I talk about it. Oh, what is this? Field battery. That's new. So is this terminal, I think. Novum Rift Canaan. Praetor, it seems the Prometheans have unknowingly revealed the location of a lodestone. They established a rift with no inkling of what they have unearthed. The rift is in their particle lab near their bestiary, but we have not been able to reopen it. Adjournment seems to require biological activation. Inquisitor's investigating suggests a gate harness growth from dimension to sleep. Reaper's excretions and coiled vines carry a world bridge within. Utilize them to restore the rift. Okay, so apparently there's more in the prior lab area we could try making use of, but we have to make some stuff first. But yeah, for the security sector, I think it's blocked off here. I think what we have to do is go back a little bit through an area. Because this, I think, is actually the tail end leading into the hydro plant. Oh, hang on. This never used to go to the left. Where does this lead? Or has this always been here? No, that's open. Alice Hong. Oh, okay, this is back to one of the trams? Huh. I'm not sure now if this actually has always been here. Like, we have opened it up because this only needs... I'm confused on that, to be all honest. Like, again, going back through with, like, the facility retour, there are some things I had no idea or completely forgot about. But yeah, so, to go back through, like, how you actually have to explore this area, I don't think he's coming towards us, but one of the giveaways you see is when that Reaper is, like, moving around and he's close, your light will flicker more and more to signal it. But what you had to do was go from here into the storage unit C here, and you'd kind of have to slowly creep your way around, trying to avoid him and get resources, and work your way into the depths of it. It's like you have these containment units and you can press E to close the doors, and I think those would basically keep you safe if the Reaper didn't know you were in one. Security pack, security leg protectors, a crowbar we don't super need. So I'm just kind of curious to see if I can keep, like, doing, like, this go back and see if there's anything I can find that, like, I've overlooked or just get some more resources in. I think the really good resources are probably further in. Oh, or right here. Sensors, Kevlar strap. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's actually a neat way to deal with him that I didn't know you could do. That one is locked and can't open. Nothing in this one. So then, yeah, you'd have to work your way back here and then go up the far way here. And there's another level. You can see he pops back in pretty quickly. I guess it's to keep him as like a pervasive enemy you have to continually be dealing with. But I think it's these blue boxes we want to break open. Because they do have things like the magnetic alloy, which was used for crafting. But you kind of sneak your way in through this area contending with him. Going back and forth a lot. And I'll just do this to keep us safe while we break these. Yeah, so there's scrap, sensor, the alloy. I don't think I'll pick up the wood planks because we do have a fair bit of them. I think it was actually the metal alloy is what we used to make the mag bow that we have in our one slot. So I'm just going to see about picking up more while we're here. Oh, and we got space lettuce seed. Okay, but we'll take up the sensors, the Kevlar scraps. There's a bit there. I don't think there's anything else in here we need. I do apologize about the flickering. It's just, you're going to have that in this area. Yeah, I don't see any more. Oh, there's an alloy box. But yeah, you'd work your way basically all the way back into here to be able to open up the door here, and that would let you get through the hydro plant. This wasn't a big area, but because you had to constantly be dealing with the Reaper as he like goes about on his patterns, it'd take a little bit of time clearing out house and like just slowly inching your way through without getting too much issues. I thought I'd seen another alloy box somewhere. Was it right over here? Oh, there it is. Again, the game kind of feels like it could use with a means of, like, more permanently disabling things once you, like, get past an area. Okay, we'll take that. And I think we are good for everything in this area. Like, I could go through that little portal world, but I think, truth be told, the only thing that was in there was basically your means of, like, opening up more things in, like, here to progress through. Yeah, so that was the security sector, which would give way to the hydro plant, which is probably the worst area I found in the game. It had a lot of negatives to it that, like, all added up. But we get here. Yeah, I think that button would change something. And then we work our way around, probably right to the start of the hydro plant area, which I actually don't know how many enemies will still be present here. Because the hydro plant had a lot of stuff against you. It had very tough security bots you'd have to contend with. It had snipers perched in certain areas that would actually need to use the tech bandages to heal yourself. Regular bandages wouldn't be enough for it. As well as a few other issues too, where it's like, you would find these shortcuts to open your way back, but you wouldn't be able to do anything until you were, like, all the way very far deep into the hydro plant to then do anything with it all. Like, right now, off the bat here... Yeah, I think... Yeah, the snipers are still here. I kind of got lucky I was able to avoid that. But it goes to show you, like, just how oppressive the area is. Your first few steps into this area and you're already being shot at. Now, I can't... Okay, yes, I can shoot you over here still. I was going to say, I don't know if we could get to the tram safely. Okay, it does look like they did have a little shelter here for it, but... This is your warm welcome to the new area you have to work and operate in. I'm just going to let the tram call come in, hop on that, and head back, since we did pick up a fair few things with our journey there. And maybe see about trying to get some stuff repaired, too. I am grateful that the security sector didn't have all that much to, like, do with it, or, like, you didn't have a lot of stuff to have to process and work through, given, like, how the feel of it is really oppressive and having to slowly crawl with that guy moving around. The energy pistol does completely help with that. I actually want to see what I needed to make the energy pistol up, so that way, like, you guys know how it was. I think it actually needs a bit of that night essence, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it needs 4 of them. And I'm trying to remember how you could get that. Because, like, we can shoot him to get night essences, but that doesn't really help you if you don't have the pistol itself. I can't remember if, like, you would be able to use a flashlight or the X-ray gun. Yeah, I'll just send him on his way so he's not bothering us. I'd have to look up how we were able to get night essences the first time. I don't know if it was a case of just, like, you'd have to let him catch you, and it would drop you those essences to use, or there was something you could use to trigger, like, a drop from them. But yeah, we'll get back here, drop some stuff off, and get ready for the hydro plant area, because we're probably going to be in store for more combat and more to face off and contend with. Might as well toss that in there. And I do have ornate keys, so that's not... Those are for order chests, not the security chests we've been seeing around. Yeah, I really should make use of, like, all the ammo I've got here, because there is a fair bit. And then we do have plenty of guns and other stuff here, too. Yeah, so for this episode, that was just a quick go through the security. Again, it's the smaller sector of the area. Oh, hang on. On Kanan's side, seem desperate getting possession of it, but have not yet succeeded. I wonder if that's... It's weird there's, like, a main point here for, like, new edition like that. Kinda makes me tempted to go back into the labs to see about that, but I don't know if I want to. And there's also, right, I wanted to look at maybe getting the silver scrap I had to get more refined carbon. Because I can work and make more with that. Just have to figure out where I put all of those scraps. Oh, 4. That'll give us another 4 pretty easily, so that's good. And I even have some nachos, so let me just see. I'll quickly try to put more in that pest trap. I don't know if there's a way, like, I can tame a pest, or... Oh. Well, speaking of... Oh, fuck. There we go. Take care of you. Alright, let's get the nachos there. There, we'll feed you that little bit and then come back with more later. So that's in order. Okay, nachos we'll just throw back into... we'll throw them in that one. Yeah, so I'm kind of actually tempted just to go check about the Cascade Labs area, because I think I know what they're talking about there. Oh, that also reminds me. We had found things for the field battery. Gutfish eel fillet. Honey. Okay, maybe we won't be able to do anything there, because I don't recognize any of... Okay, Layak Essence. That I do recognize. Single-use energy cell filled with unique antiversion substance, aerosolized and absorbed by most battery-powered device for quick recharges. I wonder if that's a case where it's like, instead of me having put down the charger by a power socket, I just like can zap this into one of my devices and it gives a full recharge. I don't know where I'd get honey from. That might be a new drop from somewhere. And let's just fry you. There we go. That's off, and just a quick repair. Yeah, that's why I picked up all the Kevlar scrap, so that way we have easy repairs for our armor. I don't think there's anything else to really look at making or doing right now. Maybe aside from like a few more rebar bolts. There, just so that way we have a bit better stock for that. And I don't think I need the harpoon spear right now. Although it is neat to think of, like, we can basically harpoon and drag stuff to us. So yeah, we'll end this first episode of Abiotic Factor there. We're on to the hydro plant next for the facility recap, retour, and we'll see what we can pick up resource-wise there. But thank you for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.